Good evening. Today we will break down a Python program that actually analyze and compare writing skill, which is almost like a digital fingerprint for the authorship. This code takes actually block of text. It means like sample of text extracted from author's work, and it then extract patterns from it and how based on like how it is written, and it will try to match its known sample that we are provided with author details. So then it will try to identify based on this input writing still actually with author write this fragment. And so today we will work through this function and see how it is achieved. So first we will start with this clean word, which most of here functions are actually helper functions. It it is all about consistency. In this case, it takes word, make it lowercase, and remove functionation from its start and end. That is required. Why? Because in the text analysis, word, if you take word followed by comma, followed by exclamation mark, should be treated as same thing. At the end of the day, it will be word only, uh, other than following those functional symbols. This functions make comparison fair and accurate by excluding those and avoid fair differences uh, causing by fun functions. So that is that, and then we will go to average worth length function. So basically, as its name suggests, what it will do is it calculates the average length of all the words in the text. This feature hint at writers' style to they favor short, simple words or longer, more complex vocabulary. For instance, if you take C spot run, use much lower average than uh, some other lengthy words that can be used for that. So this is straightforward method, and then we will go for different to total method, which is another helper method. It computes the ratio of unique words to total words, which tells us about vocabulary richness. In an author who repeats word will have low ratio. One who rarely repeats the word will some score higher. This is useful in spotting uh, stylish difference, like comparing novels and technical manual. Then we have another helper method called exactly one to total. This function computes the ratio of unique words to total word. Uh, okay, so we have done this one. So exactly one to total. This function zooms in one word that appear only once. The higher this ratio, the more diverse the vocabulary think of the author, who use lot of unique colorful words. By tracking within the words only show up single time, we get another dimensions of how creative the repetitive writing is. Then we have our fifth helper function, the split string. So this is actually generic splitter that breaks string into parts, whatever it find character from the separation list. This get sentence use uh, get sentences. Here use this to split the word into a sentence using comma, exclamation mark or the question mark. This is crucial for kind of sentence level analysis, helping to see how author structure their writing. It tells more than just periods, or it's robust even with the creative informal test. Then we have somewhat explained this one, and we'll just skip this one. We'll go to average sentence length. In average sentence length tells us how long the typical sentence in the words. Some writers use lot of short choppy sentences. Other write is long widening one. This metric is classic in authorship analysis and quickly highlight major difference in the style between the authors. So then if we go to this method, it can be explained together with get braces and average sentence complexity. Beyond, apart from just relying on the sentence length, we can measure the sentence complexity, sentence broken into many similar parts, or the most simple, the pace breaks a sentence into pairs by commas, semicolons, and colons. Average sentence complexity define how how many such phrases are in the average sentence, pointing to preference for simple versus complex constructions. So our next function is actually we introduce as improvement. Uh, this function measures how heavily an author uses punctuation. Some writers use lot of commas, dashes, and colon for rhythm, while others use sphere by diving total number of punctuations marks by the word count. We get normalized score that's fair across short and long, both the short and long samples, because here we might sometimes get short sample and sometimes we might get long sample. So the make signature, this is actually the one of the worker that get use of the all the helper functions we define, and to our each number, so it call all the functions we created previously, and each number is represent some statistical feature we explained before, and they summarize how text is written and compare writing samples in a mathematically meaningful way. Then we come to get all signatures. Okay. So this is actually to identify author. We need reference data set. So we create a text file, and we go through all the samples to using this method. It goes to the, so for this we need to input the source folder, which is non-written samples, uh, and each file it will have a file name as the author name and the some text from each author in the file. So we can build a reference database on this one. Okay. So then again we have that some working function, that is get score, and if we explain get score and the lowest score functions together, when comparing two signatures, not all features are equally important. Get score calculators weighted sum. You can see here it is calculating weighted sum of the difference between corresponding features, letting us prioritize what matters the most. For example, the word uniqueness might be more distinctive than average sentence length between some authors. Lowest score compare the mystery signature of all known samples, find the smallest score, and return the file name of the best match. This is the key part of the identification process we are doing here using this mechanism. Then we have process and make guess function. Those are actually make guess is nothing but the user invoke. Provide the file name, and then it will code the process data which will initiate start this explained for to identify the author. So the process data functions brings everything together. It builds known signature, generate the signature for our mystery file, and finds the closest match using carefully chosen weights for each feature. Uh, so then actually we can run it once. So I have put all the files here in this folder, like for 3 authors. Then I will make this program run, and I will input this sample file. So you can see it. Actually, in this case, it correctly guesses. Sometimes when I tested, sometimes it tend to incorrectly guesses as well. So that ends this walkthrough.